Hi everyone. It's been few months to meet you all. So as per the poll initiated in my Instagram profile, um, so most of the people have asked about the topic, the REST API first. So today we will cover about what is REST API and how to work on REST API for Viva Vault application. Okay. So to begin with, what is REST API? So REST API is a backend API to connect with Viva Vault. In doing any activity in Viva Vault, we can do from the front end that can be achieved via backend as well. So example like any data loading activity or data creation activity, or else anything like updating or deleting. So anything like in the front end, the end user is doing that can be achievable the same via REST API from the backend as well. It can be with a single object creation or document creation, or else it will be in a bulk as well using the REST API and using some Python code or Java code, we can able to automate that process as well. So for most of the automation related activities, the REST API will be much helpful. So other than that, all the activities can be achieved via the front end manual way or via the loader itself. But the REST API is something helpful for the developers or the configuration admin resources to work on that. So start up with the REST API. Let me share my screen. So once you logged into the developer.vivavault.com, that is the URL you have to use for understanding about the REST API. So here you can learn more things like Vault Java SDK, VQL queries, and MDL and everything. So here you have to navigate to the references and go to the not to the very latest version. It might be some previous version we can able to go and able to understand about the APIs available. So I'm taking up the 25R1, which has been released as part of April releases. So once I'm clicking on that, the first option you will be seeing is the run in Postman. This run in Postman is helpful for you to run every API available here. So all the syntaxes will be available in this page that can be run directly from the Postman. So Postman is a tool or a curl script can be used from the command prompt to run any APIs. So once you click on this run in Postman uh, link, you will be getting the exe file to load it in your Postman tool. So once you load it in your Postman tool, you can easily get all this syntax in the Postman also, and directly you can open your Postman tool the next time onwards and start using the APIs. Okay. So the first step in the API is authentication. So in authentication, what are the things is required? It is coming up in the right hand side. So here it is given an example of a curl script and with the post option. So here we will be getting that different option in the APIs like get, put, post, update like that. Multiple options will be coming up. So you have to use the post option always to get the authentication as a first step. So do the authentication, you have to enter the respective application URL name and the version name. So it can be the latest version or the older version also. But in the older version, in case this API is not available, then it will not work because the Viva will be keep upgrading and it will provide you the proper latest APIs in the latest versions only. So you have to use the latest version that is preferably good. And I'm adding a auth, and after adding the auth slash, then you have to add the username and password explicitly here. So here you have to use the non-SSO user account. So if it is an SSO user account, you cannot able to access this APIs completely. So you have to enter the username and password. Once you hit on the API using the post option, you will be getting a session ID. So this session ID will be valid for around 20 to 30 minutes of time. Okay. So using this session ID, you can able to use any APIs like creating a document or creating an object or updating the object. So like that, multiple options will be available. So this session ID will be valid only for 30 minutes. Within the 30 minutes, to whichever application you have access in the single domain. For example, you are having an access to Promats, quality, and clinical for the same client. Then for the particular URL, here it will be displayed like Promats, ETMF, and quality docs. You have the access. And for all this application, this is the session ID. Okay. So then you have to use the proper URL of the Promats application using this Promats Veeva form.vivaval.com. That is the URL you have to use for the next APIs. The first step is let me click on the documents. You'll be finding these many different options. So for retrieving the document fields, if you click on this, so retrieving all document fields, you have to use this respective API. So while using this API, you have to enter the respective session ID in the headers. And here they have tried to extract for all the documents metadata. Okay, so this is giving all the documents available in the system with the document internal ID, so maximum value, whatever the fields available in the document, that particular field values are fetching it up. So it is not for all the documents. It is just giving you the document field configuration values. Okay, like that for a particular document, if you want to retrieve, you have to go to retrieve documents and mention the respective document internal ID. Okay, like this, you have to use this syntaxes for whatever the activity you want to do. Using the create documents, you can able to create multiple documents or a single document. Um, so the best thing about the API is you can trigger some actions as well, like creating or initiating a workflow or changing the state from draft to approved state. So like that, some bulk actions you used to do it from the front end that can be achievable via the Postman as well. But using that, a single action, you have to create some multiple iteration using the runner option available in the Postman so that you can able to achieve it for more than 1,000 records or 20,000 records. If you want to initiate a workflow also, it is achievable using the respective iteration as well as the runner option in the Postman. So this is the best way to start learning about the REST API and doing your hands-on in your lower sandbox application. And there are a lot of options available, but all the front-end activities that the end user is performing that can be achievable via this REST API activities, not the configuration. So configuration which we are configuring in the system cannot be achieved via the REST API, but the data creation or data update or data deletion that can be achievable via the REST API. So start learn about this. In case of any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I will post my LinkedIn link below as well as my Instagram account. So kindly feel free to ask any questions in the comment below. So we'll meet you in the next session. Thank you, everyone.